And so you venture forth unto the unknown.
Is that Emmett? Is he gonna be the one narrating? Because if so, I'm gonna enjoy this.
A future undefined and in flux. In uncertain times, naught but the simplest words of wisdom will suffice. That which lives is destined to die. Love leads to loss. Every beginning has an end. Treasure every moment, every step of your descent.
It's so interesting that it's kind of gone full circle. I started this game in Limsa, coming in on a ship, and now I'm leaving it on a ship to go save the world.
In the depths where souls and stars rest, find your truth.
Ooh, it's the world map. Doot, 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 doot. Bye, Travania. Hello, Charlian. Oh, hello, Heidelin. Don't know how I feel about hearing your voice again.
Here. Feel. Think.
Oh, hello. Who are you? And what are you doing on my ship, you ethereal being?
And thus do we meet face to face at last. My warrior of light, guided by the crystal.
Yeah, I don't trust your words for shit, you fucking overgrown primal. You're pretty though.
You have visited
and you're
the
wearing
first.
an ancient mask.
Have every right to say that. When you truly understand what is at stake, and your journey has prepared you to surmount the insurmountable, then shall I honor the promise made in another time, another age.
Cast your peepers to the fore, folks. Charlian's just over yonder.
I will not keep you further. Your traveler's heart must yearn to behold this unfamiliar land. We shall meet again, and soon.
That caught me off guard. I didn't think she was gonna poof into air like that. Oh well. Time to look at Charlian.
There is no greater concentration of wisdom in all the world. I am confident that somewhere within that center of knowledge and learning, we will find the answers we seek.
title card. Yes. So excited.
Sharlayan, the solitary island nation of the northern seas. Where under the watchful gaze of Thaliak, patron deity of scholars, academics hoard all manner of knowledge and secrets. Once, they deigned to accept foreign students into a distant colony maintained in the Dravanian hinterlands. How swiftly they abandoned it once the first Garlean boot set hostile foot on Alamegan soil. So averse to the prosecution of war, these men of wisdom, your would-be allies.
Name and occupation?
No, nothing crazy, just the champion of Eorzea. No big deal.
And it is a title well earned, I can assure you.
Thanks, Graha, you always have my back.
An adventurer by trade is what your documentation indicates. No mention of this particular title. Self-appointed, I take it?
Yeah.
Either way, your employer seems willing to vouch for your character, so I shall, albeit reluctantly, grant you entry. Champion.
Thanks, and I know. Let's go attune first. Let's be smart about this. Let's go attune. Oh, this is cool. It's a shame that it's cloudy right now. Or else this would look awesome. God, they have a big aetheryte. Nah, I'll get to the aetherites eventually.
Final touch.
If you would allow me, Master Alphino.
Is he getting his noluses? Yeah! Job change!
Wait. Are these...
A sage's tools of the trade. They belonged to your father.
His father was a sage? I don't know if I can picture him being a healer. That is not the voice
Just
I was
the four of
expecting.
you, was it?
3. I'm already attuned to the crystal in Favnir.
You are? Oh. I would have preferred more test subjects. Oh, well, never mind. If our 3 travelers could line up here, please.
Why are you so far away?
Yes, right there is fine. Take a deep breath, and I'll soon have you soaring through the ether.
gasping. You might experience a teensy-weensy touch of violent ethereal sickness. Good luck!
Oh, you bitch. You might have mentioned that prior to teleporting us.
Thavmir, home to city-state Rads Athan. Rising from the southeast waters of the Bounty, this Isle of Plenty served as the battleground for a conflict between two peoples. Their cultures bled into one another until a unique amalgamation was distilled from the chaos, in a process not unlike their precious alchemy. Once solidified as a single nation, an adamant stance of neutrality would hold invaders at bay. For a time. Now across this vibrant isle creeps a fog of malice. What choice do you have?
Oh,
what
that's
chance?
There it is.
Against such an insidious foe.
We're so fucked.
Their dress marks them as alchemists. I see no evidence of injury or poison.
Thinkest thou they but slumber?
I believe so. Whether it is by choice is another question entirely.
Oh, we have guests. You must excuse the poor welcome. Long days and longer nights have taken their toll, as you can see. I am Vashan, servant to the satrap. My task was, in fact, to wake these good men and women, if you will allow.
How are you going to do that?
People of the Great Work, I come bearing new scales.
Scales? We have new scales?
What? Sorry, excuse me?
Yes, my friends. Gather round. I have them right here.
Are those dragon scales?
Oh, thank you. Now I can continue my experiment.
Many thanks.
One for me.
Those are dragon scales.
I knew it.
Yes, such materials are vital to their most pressing research.
And we are fortunate to have them. Our experiments are so close to bearing fruit. Soon we will have a talisman capable of nullifying the etheric emissions from that accursed tower. Did I say something wrong? Are you not here with Varshan? Wait, who are you people? Of course! You're the one Kryl sent. The warrior of light we've been waiting for.
Oh, this is a day of celebration. Praise be to Cinderova!
The winds have shifted. I feel it. The end to our toil is near.
I feel it too. My head hasn't been this clear in days.
Tell me, how did you acquire those scales?
Curious that it concerns you so. But worry not. They were freely given by the dragon with whom our satrap has forged a lawful pact.
He's not satisfied.
That is well.
You must be quite familiar with Dragon King, yes?
Is this their congealed blood I see on your weapon?
Oh no, Rutistinian.
Speaking of dragon blood, you yourself have been infused with it, have you not?
Just jump the fuck out of there, Stinian.
I should like to draw a file or two, if so.
Now, see here. Come along, come along. I must insist that you visit our laboratory.
Stinian.
Cease your shoving, or so help me.
Oh dear, your poor companion.
I am eager to hear your opinion on the matter, so let us not stand on ceremony. Come, sit.
I think not. This charade has gone on long enough. Show yourself.
Forgive me, but were you expecting musicians, perhaps? There are no performers waiting in the wings at present, but arrangements could be made if you'd prefer.
Nay, he hath the right of it. The time for artifice is past. Raise the curtain.
As you wish.
You travel as assistants to the students of Valdesian, but you are known to me. Even here have we heard of the scions of the Seventh Dawn. I am Vritra, and for years uncounted hath this isle served as mine abode.
Vritra, of the first brood, sibling to Hraesvelga and Nidhogg.
I, mine elder brothers, of Midgardsormr's spawn, I was last to hatch.
So far, so good. The Scale's protection appears to be holding. If we can just make it to the tower's entrance.
A
few more steps.
Like that. I don't like this. It's going too well.
Praise be to the sisters, we made it! And the Scale has proven itself to be everything we hoped it would be.
It's going way too well.
Now we can focus on production. Once we've equipped and returned with an entire survey team, this menace will soon give up its secrets. What?
I fucking knew it. I knew it was gonna be too easy. I knew it wasn't gonna be that easy.
A little late for heroics, I'm afraid. The similarities are striking. My! Such hostility! Never before has my artistry so displeased. My patrons of old would have positively squealed in delight, though, between you and me, I find gushing praise exhausting.
You motherfucker.
Allow me to tell you a story. Surely you've yet to hear the one about Vandaniel, the sundered Ascian.
Oh, like a sundered
I
pain in my
inherited
ass.
the position and the soul of the Vandaniel who sat on the convocation in the time of the final days, theoretically speaking. Practically speaking, that fact is of no consequence. I was born and lived as, well, me. Eventually, I was recruited into the Ascians and imbued with the former Vandaniel's knowledge and memories, but I never felt that they were truly a part of who I am.
So what, you're having an identity crisis?
How to explain? Perhaps if I told you who I was before my Ascian embrace, although that chapter too is a past I've long since discarded. I have it on good authority you've poked your nose into an Allegan ruin or two. Yes? Then I expect you've heard of me. The old.
Oh god, really?
At your service.
Amon? That Amon. The Amon in the circus tower. The scientist Amon.
Heed me, Amon, no matter how vast one's empire, or full one's treasure vault. All is rendered meaningless by death. In the end, all is lost. You know as well as I that the Emperor stands to lose this war, and so I have come to claim you.
Hey, Emmett.
For while your methods leave something to be desired, we cannot deny the results of your work. And as fortune would have it, the seat of Vandaniel, your rightful seat, lies vacant and waiting. Take your place amongst your peers, rather than die a pointless death amidst the ashes of your doomed nation. Send one of your clones to the Crystal Tower that you might see for yourself. See what lies ahead.
Emmett was the one who made the Allegan Empire.
The fall of the Empire affirmed the truth. Majestic and tragic, as the Emperor foresaw. Scheme as you like, build as you will, nothing endures. What is life but a brief jaunt ending in emptiness?
And for that reason you want to end the world. Like, God, that's some existentialism to the max right there. Jesus. Fucking trigger my existentialism too, man.
So easily distracted. Why, I almost left without saying farewell. As for your friend, you needn't worry. These pawns are far more useful to me alive as fuel for the primals. If you attempt to pull them free, they will die. So, enjoy tackling that conundrum with your comrades. We shall meet again! Not in one of these minor spires, oh no, but somewhere more suitably grandiose. Your favorite playmate is ever so eager to see you.
Xenos. Fuck. It's about the situation we're in right now. Oh yeah. Alright, who's next? The Mega Sisters. So many mechanics.
All or nothing!
Oh, that tank must have hurt. Falcono? Speaking of which, what are we gonna do with this thing?
Is everyone all right?
Yeah, you could say that.
We fortified the captives with what magics we could. Have the defenses been disabled? All appears quiet for the moment.
The lower floors were disturbing enough, but this place feels wrong. The ether is heavy and thick, like wading through a quagmire.
I believe we stand in the tower's beating heart. What sayest thou, Stola?
I see it. Ether siphoned from the land runs up through the spire, flowing to a single point. This is the core we seek. Yet something is off. As large as this structure is, it siphons far more ether than is required to sustain it. 'Tis as if the core is feeding on the energy, consuming it. I need to take a closer look. There is something there, embedded inside the core.
What?
A man's limb.
This is what we came to destroy?
Yes, if you would be so kind.
A person's limb? I don't like the sound of that, Stola. Not that Estinian cares. A man's limb.
And that should be the end of it.
What? We should probably get out of here. Sorry.
What now?
Kral falling over was too funny.
My theory that the tower might come crashing down following the core's destruction doth appear to be correct.
Bully for you! And how are we supposed to survive the fall?
What of the prisoners below?
The floor beneath our very feet dissolves. Brace yourselves!
I pray I'm not too late.
Do it, Graha. Do it. Are you gonna do the teleportating thing with the magic stuff? I know you can do it. Yeah! Good on you, Graha. Best boy.
Oh, what happened? Where are we?
Razat Han, it seems. Well, Thavnair.
By my reckoning, we're still on the island where the tower stood. But 'tis as if it never existed. Hardly a scratch. But how?
Graha, that's how. Best boy. Oh no, what's happened to Best Boy? Oh, he's just asleep. Don't do that to me, game.
Graha wove a levitation spell at the last moment. Large enough to catch everyone, it would seem.
Best Boy pulls it off again. Literally everyone.
That explains the lack of obvious injuries.
The expenditure of so much ether has taken its toll. He will need plenty of rest, but should otherwise be none the worse for wear.
Best Boy.
Then the immediate problem is what to do with our new friends here.
We should send someone to go,
There'll be much change for their time in the tower.
Excellent.
Even if their bodies are intact, I doubt we could say the same for their minds.
Right. Tempering being what it is.
Angelo and I will take care of that.
Good on you, Alize.
I have every faith in you, Alize, but there are just too many for you to treat alone.
We'll send at once to Eorzea for more Porksies, and call on the local mages to lend a hand.
Hail, Scions!
That's convenient timing.
We were watching the tower when it simply disappeared. What happened here?
We kicked ass and took names.
The threat is banished, and thy people delivered. They are, however, in need of treatment, and we of a secure locale and helping hands to assist us in its provision.
You shall have all this and more. Come, let us convey these unfortunate souls to the city.
Something, something troops. Something, something. Body bags. Hey, she's alive.
Take heart and protect them well. They will be your strength and your salvation. The hope thou wilt need come the end. Even cowering behind my curtain, I know the suffering of the powerful. I have watched my siblings driven mad by loss.
What do you have there? How unusual. I wonder if the effect is a reaction to Akasha.
I'm afraid I'm not familiar with that term.
Akasha? It is one of the unseen energies defined by Harnish alchemical theory. Though a gross oversimplification, some describe it as an essence influenced by feelings.
You imply that it is distinct from ether?
Foreign scholars often conflate the two, but we see them as separate concepts. Ether is an energy which permeates the land. It exists within animals, objects, even the air we breathe, affecting all through which it flows. Akasha, on the other hand, exists in a domain beyond our reach. A gift bestowed from on high, or torn from the heavens in some traditions. Akasha can neither be created nor destroyed. It is beyond our power to purposefully alter or manipulate. The only thing observed to influence it is an abundance of, I want to say, spiritual emotion. As a veteran of the battlefield, surely you've experienced moments of desperation or exaltation when you've transcended the usual limits of your capabilities. That is a manifestation of Akasha, the invisible essence harnessed by heart, mind, and unyielding spirit.
I really must hear more about this theory. Our disciplines are based entirely upon the idea that ether is the fundamental form of all energy.
I'm glad my haphazard explanation has piqued your interest. But even for us, Akasha is a somewhat abstract field of study. A lack of practical application lends itself poorly to formalized research. Which is why my analysis of your flower can amount to little more than idle speculation. I am sorry.
Nonsense! You have nothing to be sorry for. Your insight is much appreciated.
Shall we depart for Sharlayan then? I will see to it that the talismans arrive at the Annex.
And we will be in touch once our talks are concluded. I suggest you rest while you can. From here onward, sleep is bound to be in short supply.